Stadium and home to the NC State Wolfpack. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the California Golden Bears, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the NC State Wolfpack. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Golden Bears will kick it off to get us underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Wolfpack offense comes out to get things started in this one. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock and they're hard workers.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Calls his own number. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Continues to fight for yards. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. First one of the day is on its way. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on once. So California's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, Dave.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards, and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Stroud. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Fires downfield. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Caught behind the line. It's Stroud. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the Pack on 3rd down. Wants to throw it. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Touchdown, Golden Bears! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And these are the plays that you look back on tape, and everybody's like, nice work, nice toughness, QB. To stand in there, know you're going to get blasted, but hold onto the ball until the guy comes open, feed him, and get the 6.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Now the play fake. To the sidelines, and he tiptoes his way to a first down before going out of bounds. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. They go to the ground. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Trying to impose their will with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On third down, he drops the throw. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Pulls and throws off the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Line getting set on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
He's knocked down for a loss of 7. And the Golden Bears have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Makes the catch. Oh, he's got some space. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Golden Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. They'll try to quiet this crowd by moving the sticks on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Golden Bears kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Grab behind the line. It's Stroud. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Gets it to him on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. NC NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. On the run, it's Leon. On the move at the 30. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Snap it to the back. Got the first down and more. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. They run the reverse. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Leon. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They think there's room to run to the right here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. NC State has work to do to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. And here comes the field goal unit. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a third down stop. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's got it at the 25. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Cal! That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. Texas is trailing, but they are within striking distance. Kind of like when Major Applewhite turned a huge deficit in the 2001 Holiday Bowl into a win. Maybe today is deja vu. They're trailing by 10 to Georgia. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should see.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Tight end finds a soft spot. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the tight end was in blocking on that play. The quarterback just kind of freaked out. He was just trying to find someone to outlet and dump the football to. He found the tight end. He wasn't expecting it, and as a result, loses yards on the catch.
NC State has to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got his man! And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Peace. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They just keep firing. Unloads to the right. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Good timing on the quick out. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. With the catch, it's Peace. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Finds a tight end. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. It's starting to get things moving. There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, North Carolina State. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. And his throw is incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got it set up on the outside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking deep. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. The Golden Bears will punt it away on 4th down. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll field the punt. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Offense making its way under the field to start the drive. To the air on 1st down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And how about the big fella right in the middle of this 3-4 defense getting the pass rush? He just anchors down and just pushes the interior of this offensive line right back into the lap of the quarterback.
NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. caught in the backfield. It's Leon. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got it. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the missed connection on 3rd down. And the Golden Bears will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Everybody talks about getting off to a great start, but if you start building steam, David, that can work too.
No doubt, man, and sometimes it snowballs. But what do great teams do? Great teams respond. Struggled the first quarter, Palmer. They've done a great job rebounding and putting some points on the board.
You're right. I think they've started to identify the matchups that are in their favor. On this drive, they need to keep attacking, taking advantage of those matchups.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Catch in the middle, it's Middleton. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. Power football with the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls it in. It's Middleton. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He's going to throw deep right side. Makes the grab deep. Finds a seam. Touchdown, Golden Bears. Once he got some room, it was over.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup, and then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it, and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Conference USA action right now, fellas. Wait till you see how things are playing out. UTEP is down right now inside the Sun Bowl, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born today in El Paso. They're trailing by just 4 to Liberty. Implications galore inside CUSA, and we'll circle back should anything big happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Got his man. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Middleton. And the spin move bought him a little time, just not a lot of yardage. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Leon. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the middle. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Firing to the right, complete. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it out fast. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got the quick pass. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28. The Golden Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Stroud. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here.
These are simple routes, the drag routes that go across the field, but they actually can turn into huge plays. You see all the speed on the outside now at wide receiver. You get in his hands quick, he can go make a play, make one guy miss, and maybe next time he can make an even bigger game.
On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. That gives them a little breathing room, now up 24-20. He'll start the return inside his 5. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Raleigh has given us a fun 1st half. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas in Carter Finley Stadium.
NC State will kick off to start things here in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Used the play fake. Now to throw. Got his man quickly. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
I remember back when I played for the Florida Gators, if you had 3,000 yards passing in a season, you might be an All-American. I know times have changed, but with that last completion, this guy's already over the 3,000-yard milestone this year.
After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. The play action fake. It's complete on the right side. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Stroud. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. On the ground, it's Alexander. Runs through the tackle. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the pack on 3rd down. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Cal!
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there in that touchdown catch.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside the 10, here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man on the right. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. 1st down from the 45. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on 2nd down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off play action. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. From the gun, running back on the move. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Second down, he'll throw it. Finds his tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Using his legs, it's Alexander. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Wants to fire on second down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Looking to throw. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. They don't get nearly enough on third down. Fourth down coming from the 48. They boot it away. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. To the ground with the back. That hole closed quickly. He'll get one out to the 6. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. He'll do it himself. Nice move there. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. NC State might think about going for a big one on second and short. Looking to fire. He rifles one deep to the left. Makes a connection. And the big gain, they've got it on the 46.
Well, I know they're losing right now, but they're not going to be losing for long if they keep hitting shots like that. And I love the idea here, taking a shot to your best player on offense. This guy is one of the biggest playmakers in all of college football. Tremendous speed. He locates the ball, makes a catch. That play gives this offense so much confidence.
Back to pass on second down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Fires left. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll give it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. The inside handoff. Got the first down and more. Breaks into the open. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
That is exactly what you want from your offense. Create some space, get out of the shadow of your own end zone, Palmer, and make it easier on this offense.
Yeah, it's nice when you have a running back like that, too, that can create that space for you. Now, if you're the play caller, your entire playbook is wide open.
And the Golden Bears have it with a first and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Stroud. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Rides the back on the option to give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 3rd and long. Try to convert through the air. It's complete. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Golden Bears. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Mountain West. Hawaii is down, but they are not out of it. Not there in Oahu, one of the more majestic places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to New Mexico. Any change of momentum, any notable highlights from Mountain West?
Gets away from one, finds room. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
And this type of route, man, going all the way from the left side of the formation, all the way across the field to the right, you better have some decent protection up front. They protect him. He waits for it to develop, and he hits the speedster coming all the way from left to right for the huge gain for this offense.
They use the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Middleton. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabs it in the middle. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Gonna look downfield again. He's got the tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Leon. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback just flat, missed it, incomplete. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. He splits the uprights. That'll trim the deficit to 15.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Grabbed behind the line, it's Stroud. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a 3rd down stop. Finds space on the right. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down. The Golden Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll keep it himself. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They'll run play action. Slings it downfield. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. And the Golden Bears are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. The Golden Bears are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Under fire. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a fourth down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. At this point in the game, and this crowd knows this is a huge field goal attempt. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And now the lead is extended a little further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Fielded in the end zone. It's Penn. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Picked off, a turnover in their own end. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Cal! As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here. Late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job. Not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Coffee. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll run it from the gun. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. NC State comes to the line to deal with third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. To the ground, he's got it again. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on 2nd and short. Now the play fake. It's complete to the left. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Looking for room. It's Leon. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. He makes a grab. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And, Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
1st and goal now as NC State tries to find a way to score. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. He's looking to throw. They got him. Big stop in the backfield, and what a stand by this defense to keep points off the board.
Man, that stings. You go all the way down the field, you get a 4th and goal situation, and the offense comes up small. The defense gets the sack. No points for you.
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
1st down for the offense.
That's caught. It's Stroud. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to fire. The throw to the outside is complete. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They'll try the run. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. To the air on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Stroud. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Stroud. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Runs out of bounds after 44.
Wants to go up top. Grab behind the line. It's Alexander. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down.
Brought down on the play at the 35-yard line. And that's a 1st down for the offense.
They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.